Alright. 5'3", 25. Let's bulk. I've gained weight, y'all. My period's right around the corner, like literally tomorrow. I have been eating like shit. I literally have barely been meeting my steps. I haven't drank any water. Like, this is fine. This is fine.
Y'all, I woke up at a very heavy place today, but that's my own fault. Also, look at me. Oh, no makeup on, just lashes and lip balm. Who is she? But just watch, I'm gonna put on like a full face for the gym because that's just who I am. So today's gonna be my week 1, day 1. So I can get started with y'all. I'm starting a week earlier because I have to record so y'all can have some content before. So today's week 1, day 1, and we're gonna fucking kill it. We're gonna fucking kill it. I'm so excited. This program helped me a lot. I'm starting it from scratch. Y'all, I haven't done any cardio in all of December, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because on December 7th, I lost my dream job. And you see, for my friends, Caitlin knows, Yaneli knows, Dorian knows. Dorian's my boyfriend. No one really knows. Oh, my family knows, but because I told my mom, because I was like, yo, I was really scared. If you have a Mexican parent and you're telling them that you just lost your job, you know you're getting a lecture. I was let go because she couldn't afford me anymore, which thanks to, like, good, like, she couldn't afford me, but really sucked. I loved my job so much. My job was everything. I wasn't a virtual assistant. I was a VP of operations for an amazing company, but I was really upset on how I was let go. I was let go in, she sent me a template that I created, y'all. Like, I'm her VP of ops. So I created all of her like emails that we would send to clients. I was the one that was in charge of everything, like all the systems. And she freaking sent me an email that I created for when we terminate our contractors. And I was so hurt because, mind y'all, it was just me and her. And we talked every day, like every second of the day. And she did it through email, and I was so upset. I cried so much. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. I've been trying to get another job. I need another job. Like, what the fuck am I doing in Dallas if I don't have a job? So I've been super, like, if y'all think y'all have it bad, don't start, because my little baby car is dead. Like, I don't even have a car. And that's because I came up with 2 cars. The other one's been knocking. You know what I mean? Like, it's ready to give out. You know, but we're in a good headspace. We know things will get better. People have it worse. Like my mom said, a job's a material thing. Like, you can always get another job. Like, you're gonna be broke. But thankfully, I have my family. Like, some people don't have that. Like, we need to remember that, right? So, done with that pep talk. This month just has not been in for me. So, we're gonna fucking kill it. Because the only thing I can control is what I can control. You know? So that's a very big thing. The only thing we can control is what we can control. So, we're gonna fucking kill it. And I kill. Also, now that we're on here, just to tell you, I think this is very important now that we're here. This video is going to be long. I'm so sorry. This video is going to be long. I apologize. If you are, what's it called? Know your worth. I guess I'm so sorry. So and what that means, so let me tell you like this. As VP of Ops for an amazing company where I did a lot of stuff, I was at a $30,000 salary, right? Because it was a growing company. I was on interviews this past week, and one of the lady literally like choked on her drink, and she was like 30. She's like, "You're asking for 30?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Ma'am," she's like, "First of all, I don't think we're gonna move forward with you. But 30, she's like, no, you're worth the least." She's like, "The least is 50. She's like, "You should not be putting," she's like, "You better not," she even got mad at me. She's like, "You better not be applying for jobs that are only willing to give you 30 when you have all of this. She's like, we didn't think we could afford you, and you're over here telling us 30? The only reason I missed out on that job was because I didn't have a certification they were looking for. But she she's such a great I spoke to her over the phone, like literally like a 10-minute call over the phone. And she recommended me to so many people that were looking for me. And I have so many interviews this week because of her. But she told me, she's like, I'm going to tell them all 55. That the least you'll go is 55. She's like, because you're worth it. And she gave me like this whole lecture. And it was just something that I needed to hear. And it's something that you all need to hear. Like, don't make yourself small. Like, you're worth so much, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, I said I was done with the speeches. So we're gonna kill it. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna check in with y'all because I'm being vulnerable for y'all. So I'm gonna check in. Y'all gonna see my body. I'm so sorry, but we got this. Snaps to this shit. All right, so my weight today was 166. My goal is 160 at least, or 159 because that's where I was. But my true goal is 130. But we're gonna do a little 5 pounds is enough. Y'all don't expect a lot of change, like 2.5 pounds a month. 2.5 pounds a week is excessive. Like 1 pound a week is perfect. So 8 pounds is like the goal, but sometimes our body doesn't react. So my goal is 5 pounds. Okay, hey y'all, so I'm starting the challenge on the 3rd with y'all. So today is my starting point. So here it is. This is kind of like how I want you all to set it up. So this is gonna be the front. See how I'm not showing my face? You can choose to do that. So this is the front. Me flexed. Not flexed, right? This is the front. Right, so this is all I want. Is right here. You can do this. What does it look like, Am I leveled? Okay, so it's right here. Do this. Okay. Right here. You can do, I want this, but you can do this too. This is fine as well. This one works fine. And then, sorry you guys are seeing my butt. This is the back one. All right. The other side. Today I weighed at 160. I don't know what it was, but I recorded it. So yeah, I am starting on January 3rd. I start work at 11 a.m. because that's 9 a.m. in California. So I'll be going to the gym in the mornings. So here is the actual workout. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, girls, warm-up is essential. This is me doing all of the warm-ups that you guys have on the program. I just wanted you to see that I do them all the time as well. It's really good to warm up your hips, your butt, and all of that. For example, I personally am very quad dominant, so I try to exhaust my quads before, or I try to engage my butt before even going into my workout because I want my ass to be the main focal point. Since this is starting for all of y'all, doing these warm-ups will be the best. I designed the programs to make sure we are targeting the muscles we need to target for the program that I designed. I'm so sorry if I'm all over the place. So this is essentially how I want you all to look. This is just a point of reference. And look at me go. Look at those. When you squat down at the bottom, I want you to spread your knees out and then come up because that's what engages your ass. Here's me just doing some hip mobility because sometimes my hips are just tight. So yes, if you guys want more information on how to like warm up your hips more, I can actually essentially do a YouTube video for you all and just some yoga moves that you guys can add at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, at the gym, no problem. Now we're gonna go into the actual workout. So this is me showing the cause. So you're just literally, it's like a pulse. You're bringing it halfway down and then back up. I would suggest the first week, just put a band around your knees and do it. You'll feel the burn for sure. But this is me doing it with weight. I'm so sorry that this is the angle you get. But you see how I don't touch the floor? You're just coming down and back up. You want to keep your chin close to your collarbone. And there you go with the band. The band itself freaking burns. Now we're going to go into our leg extensions. I want you to point your toes. You will see that people around you might have them flexed, but you are going to point your toes. It's going to burn in a very different way. If you don't like it, obviously you can go back to keeping your foot flexed, but I essentially like it. So now you're going to see me doing this two different ways. So this is me doing the dead stop. But you see how I'm swinging, like no control? That's fine with me because I've been doing this for years, but it's actually not because that's horrible form. We want to make sure we control it better, and I'm pretty sure I put it where you see how I want it because my freaking braids are flying. Like, look at that. The fuck? Sometimes you might even fall forward if you're going too fast. So this is me doing it with a dumbbell because you can do it with either one. You see that control? That's what we want. So when you squat down, you want the weight or the kettlebell a little bit away from you. When you come up, you're going to push your hips forward, squeeze your ass, swing it up, and then just reach start. They fucking hurt. Now here's your leg curl. Here you're going to keep your foot flexed. You're going to bring it down, hold it, come up. These, when my hips are tight, I feel it in my hips and it hurts. So that's why I always warm up. So if you feel it, please warm up your hips. I know I'm not the only one. Got my concentration on here. Sheesh. Yeah, get it, Connie. All right. After that, we're going to go into these. These might hurt your lower back if you're not focusing on form. So we really want to make sure we're focusing on our form. So always, always, always have your abs towards your spine. You want to lean forward a bit and you want to make sure your chest is up. Because if your core is not tight, you're going to feel low back pain and we don't want that. Also do these controlled. These are hard for me and I've been doing these for years. So you want to put your heels elevated. I have a very small squat, so you can get 2 plates. Now we're going to go into our straight leg deadlift, but I wanted to show you. So you see where I stopped? That's where you would stop for an RDL. But for a straight leg deadlift, you're going to go all the way down. So you're going to move your hips back, and when they can't go back anymore, you're going to still push down. An RDL, you only bring your hips back. A straight leg deadlift, you come all the way down. Your goal is to try to essentially bring the weight to the floor. I suggest, even if you're a pro with weights, try to do dumbbells for the first 2 weeks at least. I would essentially prefer you do all 4 weeks with dumbbells except your deadlifts, just because it gives you better stability. Now, I didn't show the last one, but it's supposed to have abductions.